We're making Giving for Life resources available to all the parishes in the diocese. So I popped over to talk with Bishop Paul about why he thinks this is an important subject. Giving for Life materials are being made available throughout the diocese, and you've spoken to a meeting of all the clergy about stewardship. Why do you feel this is an important subject for individuals and in parishes?
God's been incredibly generous to us. He is a giving God, and so we respond to that gift of God by giving our lives back. And so giving is actually about everything. It's about who I am, what gifts I have, and so on. And that must include my money. Jesus talked about money actually more than almost anything else. And so giving is hugely important because Jesus thought it was important. And how we give and what we give expresses something of our gratitude to God.
What are the key events in your own life that have made our treatment of money as Christians important to you personally?
I think I'm very fortunate in the way I was taught as a teenager that giving I had to take seriously from the outset. So very important, the input of my youth leaders, that was very important. Various events in life have then also shaped it. One of the things that made me really sit up and think one time was when my own little daughter, only a small child, Caroline, had seen a news report of people in need and had come and said that she wanted to give all of her pocket money that week. That made me kind of sit up and think, hang on, here's this little child saying they need it much more than me, and I'm prepared to give everything on this occasion. It made me wonder, perhaps sometimes I should think more seriously about giving huge amounts. So that was very important. The other thing I think that's shaped enormously is my visits to Africa and my experience of Christians from Uganda and Rwanda. Because the generosity of hospitality, the generosity of giving that I've experienced from them has been quite stunning. Here are some of the poorest people I've ever met, yet the most generous. And that's made me really sit back and think, hang on, what's going on in this very wealthy country?
So what would your message to our church members in the diocese be?
Giving is great. Giving is good for you. Giving is good for us together because we learn about one another and we share in it. We do so thoughtfully, prayerfully, but we should do so generously. And it is to take God's mission forward. That's why we do it. And to care for the poor and needy in our world. So get on with giving. It actually helps us grow.